1, 2, 3, 4. Give it a test. Give it a test. It's Friday, the 17th. We got people all over the place. Jim is at a birthday party and having a good time, I hope. Carlos probably is taking care of one of his clients. Randy has been traveling around the country, and one of the places he stopped was right here in SF, South Florida. And who else is out and about? Tom Buck was having a little visit someplace. I forgot to ask him where he was, but he wasn't home. But I did try to contact him, and he said, I'm on a trip. I am on a trip. So happy Friday. Welcome. It is Friday night, 10 o'clock. Do you know where your camera is? And I hope so. So we had quite a week. We had some news. I was on live with Simon. Simon had a live show. Today's Friday. So when was it? Was it Wednesday? It was either Wednesday or Tuesday, one of the two. And it was the announcement of some Fuji. Fuji, Boo Fuji, Banana Nana, Faux Fuji, Chuck, Bo Chuck. No, don't do it, Scotty. Don't do it. Don't do it, Scotty. Don't do it. We have a new camera in here. This is the R6 Mark II. Randy came and he drove all the way from Texas. He says, I heard you weren't taking really great care of my Nikon ZF, and it was feeling very lonely, and I came to see if maybe I should take it back to Texas with me. So he took the Nikon ZF back to Texas with him, and he left an R Canon. That's the pirate. Oh, that's the pirate show. So he left the Canon R6 Mark II, which is probably the spearhead of Canon's middle-of-the-road, probably best-selling camera. Not sure on that one. And then the Nikon, not Nikon, the Panasonic, not Panasonic, the Sony E1, Eleanor, my girl, my pal. He said, Peter, I have a dream, and I have a dream that you have all 85 millimeter lenses, and they're all aiming at you, and all that kind of good stuff. And so he put an 85 millimeter lens on Eleanor. Okay, you guys have been around long enough to know that Eleanor is my favorite camera. She is the ZV-E1. Not because I like it that she's pretty, and not that I like it, that it's the best feeling camera in my hands, and not that I like it that it doesn't overheat, not that I like it because it's got a fan in it. I like Eleanor because for everything that I do, I do it all for you. That's a song already. That song is already written. It just produces the best picture in all the situations. And I'm talking about super dark. I'm talking about image shaking. I'm talking about dual native ISO, which is 640 and 12,800. Can you say 12,800? What a number. I wish those were dollars, okay? But they're ISOs. There's 1 ISO, 2 ISO, 3 ISO. All right, so 12,800 is the second. So Eleanor just does a lot of stuff. She'll follow me around the room if I was not sitting and I was all walking. These boots are made for walking, and that is just what they're gonna do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, one of Sammy's cats, the name of the cat is Boots. So when Sammy gets on the phone with me, he says, Boots says hello. That launches me. These boots are made for walking. So that's an 85 millimeter lens right there. So we have a royal flush right across the board. Thanks to Randy, we have 85 millimeter lenses everywhere. I believe the 85 on this is from Randy also. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, because he brought in a 50 millimeter and an 85 millimeter because he said, Peter, you need some high quality lenses on that S5 Mark II. And I said, well, Randy, what's a boy to do? I don't have them. He says, I'll take care of that. And the next thing I heard was ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. And I went to the door and I opened the door and it was my handsome UPS man. What's that show where she's always after the UPS guy? It's a movie. Oh, I know what movie it was. It was Reese Witherspoon was in the movie. She was going to college or something. And one of her girlfriends, every time the UPS man came in, she liked him so much, she was beating the living doo-doo out of him, making him fall, jabbing him in the eye, kicking him in the groin. The poor guy had no choice. And yet at the end of the movie, they went out on a date. And that's just completely amazing. I'm glad I'm on a swivel chair because I got a swivel from the S5 Mark II to the Canon R6. So seriously, Randy came and picked up the Nikon ZF. Fantastic camera. It did overheat on me a couple of times, but Randy told me, and he showed me how to do it too. And he left the R6 Mark II for me to use in here. So this is my favorite camera. This is the camera I grab and go for. It's made out of plastic. I mean, I can make a list of why it should not be my favorite camera, okay? But it's not the camera that I go to bed with. Well, yes, it is, actually. Shh, don't tell anybody. It is the pictures that Eleanor brings home, the videos that Eleanor creates. That is what makes this camera excels. I got a hair up my nose because I was talking with Carlos from the Daily Man. Okay, he's got a video channel. He's one of my buddies. I have a lot of great buddies. Okay, and he got it in my head that he wanted to do a campfire video, and I was laying in bed. What was it, 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago? And I'm going like, well, I wonder how Eleanor would do if I took her out in the middle of the night. Okay, so I got up out of bed 2, 3 in the morning. Maybe it's even later. And I did put on a shirt so I didn't look goofy. Don't want to cross any boundaries. Want to keep everything here, just copacetic. So I put a shirt on. I grabbed Eleanor off of the tripod, which is where she's sitting in here. They're all sitting kind of like on a shelf. So, you know, there's quite a few people that have been here now. Just a few years ago, nobody has ever seen the Christmas room. It was like the inner sanction that was a private man cave for Peter. And now we have had, and I am so thrilled, we have had many people come from Australia to Oklahoma to Texas again, from New Jersey again. Where else? Who else am I? From Miami, actually Fort Lauderdale or Hollywood. Louis, Mr. Camera Junkie, has been here. He's been here, I think, the most. Charles has been here. You know, I talk all day long, and nothing bad happens to my voice. I get on over here, and my voice dries out. I must be talking a different way here. Something, maybe I push my voice while I'm talking. Do you care? No, you don't. Am I talking about it? I'm talking about it. So Scotty is here. My buddy Scotty. Is Mom here? I like your mom better than I like you, Scott. Oh, ouch. Poor Scott. a shot to the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name. Yes, I like Evelyn. I can't help it. All right, all right, all right. Tonight's menu is Popeye's fried chicken sandwiches for everyone. Honey mustard available on Peter's counter. Also a fruit plate. And for dessert, my crowd-pleasing brownies. Hey, what color are your brownies? I'd like to know, Scotty. Boy, that's a good place. I love Popeyes. Anybody like Popeyes? What an amazing chicken sandwich they make. It is just so good. I love the Popeyes chickens. It makes my mouth drool. I'm not supposed to have the bread. I'm not supposed to have the breading. I'm not supposed to have this. I'm not supposed to have that. What's a boy to do? I can't get a decent meal around here for nothing. Nothing, honey. So, but I am losing weight. I am losing weight. I'm losing weight. Boy, got to wear tighter underwear. Or is it looser underwear? Oh, that's when you go up, you wear the tighter underwear. So it's the looser underwear. Okay, so Scotty brought a nice meal, and he brought one of my favorite meals. Oh, and he goes on. Wait, Scott is not finished. And punch in the fridge, grab a cup, and set down. Set it down. Set yourself down for the show. The show, baby, the show. So, and we have a representative. Will the representative from Australia please come in the room? And there he is. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Roy Bixby. Yeah. Roy is here. And he is saying good day, Peter and Randy. Okay, so I have to tell you this, okay? So we had a couple of things, besides the camera world, where Canon has announced the R1. I guess I should say something about cameras, okay? However, this is the Friday night live show. And I just have to emphasize on this show and on my Patreon channel, I could do what I want. Meaning it does not always have to be about cameras. Some people like to push and get me in a corner and say, Peter, talk about cameras. Well, Sunday night, God willing, and the bridge ain't up. Winner, chicken dinner. Sly is visiting May. Oh, I'm going all different directions. All different directions. So you've got to keep your pantyhose on tonight, because I might be going to one direction, and then at the drop of a dime, I switch and swing over and go to another. So Sly is visiting her friend, who's in her 90s. She's maybe 103. And, the woman doesn't look, she could pass her 75, 76-year-old. She could be president. And her name is May. Beautiful, beautiful lady, not only in her heart, her sweetness, but May also is very, very beautiful to look at. You'd think, well, we've got a 99-and-a-half-year-old lady. We got a 105-year-old lady. I make up a lot of stories, May. So don't get upset when you hear me doing all kinds of stuff, okay? Part of it is to entertain you, to make you laugh. Part of it's to make Sly laugh. And part of it's to keep everybody off my trail. They like to follow me wherever I go. And it's like, no, you can't follow me. So I go every which way but loose. But last night, which is the night before tonight, which was last night, not tomorrow night, but 2 days back from tomorrow night, because tomorrow night's special because Lewis will be on, who is Mr. Camera Junkie, and his buddy, his best pal, his better half, which is Aiden. And Aiden's not going to appear on the camera. I don't think. You never know what Aiden's going to do. Aiden is unpredictable. And he is, from what I remember, 4 feet, and that makes him a pretty big boy now. I wonder if the tea is drying my throat out. I don't drink all day long, I don't drink tea all day long. Okay. And when I sit here, I start sipping the tea, and I'm wondering if the tea is drying my throat out. Do you care? Of course you don't care. What does it matter? All right, so here's Eleanor, 85 millimeter lens. I'm a little short here. I'm a little short, okay? I like to be within an inch of the top like that. So I'll have to move the camera, which I'm not going to do right now. So Roy is here. I hope, Roy, you're feeling good. I hope you look marvelous. You look marvelous, Roy, and I hope you feel marvelous. And here is my best, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful boy, Sammy from Jersey. Sammy from Jersey. They get special sandwiches up there at Milton's. Milton's, New Jersey, Sloppy Joe's. Sammy has introduced me to that. I never made an authentic one. Probably never will, because that would make me buy stuff that I won't eat other than to make a sandwich. So that would also go to, whatchamacallit, into the trash. Or I can always give it to my neighbor, but that's all right. So anyway, he's in Jersey, but he did introduce me to the concept of putting coleslaw on everything. I had eggs. I made a cream cheese omelet tonight. Cream cheese omelet. Do you know what's in a cream cheese omelet? Eggs and cream cheese. The cream cheese is not beaten into the eggs. You take the eggs and you fluff them up. If you don't know how to fluff up an egg, boy, you are missing an important part of life, okay? A fluffy scrambled egg is, oh my gosh, it just makes your mouth drool. And you know what I'm looking over here? Randy sent me the box because he left the camera, but I didn't get the box. So this is the box. It says R. R stands for grrr, okay? So this is the box of the R6 Mark II, which, this is Eleanor, okay? So I don't know where the box is for Eleanor. Do you want to see it? Of course you don't. Why would I ask dumb questions like that? So I was saying, Sammy, Mr. Amazing Sammy Superstar, he taught me to put coleslaw on a sandwich, and I have been slopping it on everywhere. So Sammy says, Peter loves to test. What's that song? Test. Da 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 da. Except they don't use the word test. Sammy and I, when we get on the phone, we make up songs right on the spot. And sometimes I have to sing Sammy to sleep. So I just make up a word out of nothing. Nothing, honey. Oh, that reminds me. Just in case May might be watching this, May is really is the lady that Sly is visiting right now live, all right? Which is different from Randy. Randy is not here live. Randy is at his house with his children. And one of them is called Dusty, and the other one is the cute little dog. And they both like to cuddle up. Well, Dusty is his kitty cat, okay? Just like Boots is the kitty cat for Sammy. So, spaghetti for me, Scott. Wait. What else did he say? Oh, he was saying hi to Roy and Sammy Superstar, and Randy saying hello to me. Do you know I miss Randy already? I miss him. Randy is such a fun guy to have around. You'll never be depressed with Randy around. The man is happy about everything, even things that are sad. He makes it sound happy. I don't know. He does that. It must be a hidden talent. So, I'm talking about two people at the same time, and I can't get my act together. And Randy is laughing. Okay. So Sly is visiting May. May is somebody that deserves from a song. So I want to sing at least. It's not her birthday. Her birthday is not, I think, till Christmas time, or November time, or October. It's last half of the year. Okay, but Mother's Day was last week, so I could sing Happy Mother's Day to May. And I want to give May a thrill. You need to go watch last night's live show with Sly, and you'll see an amazingly beautiful personality and a sweet lady. I needed to know what she was eating. She just comes along so nice. So, May, this is for you. This is for you, beautiful lady. Happy Mother's Day to you, May. Happy Mother's Day to you, May. It's a week since Mother's Day, May. But happy Mother's Day to you. Oh, May, you're a beautiful lady. May, you're a beautiful lady. Oh, May, you're beautiful inside and outside. May, you are so beautiful to me and Sly and everybody that watched you last night. Oh, May, you're a beautiful lady to everyone that watched you last night. You just gave us all joy. You made us all smile. May, oh May, you're so beautiful. May really deserves a song special just for her, and I am thrilled tonight just to do that for her. Uplift her, make her smile, make her a little bit embarrassed, make her a little bit happy, and make her a little bit joyful. That's what you do when you meet someone 92, and you don't rhyme with every word you say, even though I may. Get it? May? Okay, anyway. So Sly is with May. And that was a beautiful introduction. Now, Randy was here, but we were under an NDA. You know what an NDA is? NDA is NDA. Nadi. Okay? That means we were not allowed to say anything. So Randy came here. He visited me. He visited Lewis, Mr. Camera Junkie. He saw Aiden. They went out to eat. They went, I don't remember where he said they went to eat. They went to eat somewhere, okay? And they had a good afternoon together. And they talked. It's a good thing I wasn't there. No one would be able to get a word in edgewise. So Randy went to visit Mr. Camera Junkie. He saw all the stuff at the house, his layout, which he's going to be on tomorrow night. I'm talking about Lewis, Mr. Camera Junkie, okay? He will be on tomorrow, mañana. For those of you that don't speak the English, Mr. Camera Junkie will be on mañana, and he'll tell you about his visit with, what's his name? Oh, Randy, I remember his name now. Can't help it, the tea tastes so good. So this one is, let me finish. Let me stay on one track, okay? God, it's my Sunday night. That's why I don't interact with you guys on Sunday night. I just get on track and just pray to the Lord that he will keep me on track. And I sometimes don't even watch what the comments are because people like Scotty, Bo Scotty, Banana Nana, Fo Foddy, Fee Fi Fo Foddy, Scotty, and no Scotty, I will not do chuck, I will not do chuck, I will not do chuck, so don't ask me. Okay, so what was I talking about? Oh, so we were on NDA because of security reasons. Are you watching my Patreon channel? Seriously, I have made my Patreon channel mostly free. You know how much free costs? Nothing. Nothing from nothing is nothing, okay? Nothing, honey, the cereal, okay? Now, what they have done is they have opened it up So here's the deal. I got an email from Patreon that said, we are opening it up so you can put free videos on Patreon. Now, Patreon is a completely separate platform. It's not connected to YouTube or BoobTube or SloppyTube or anything else. You upload to Patreon. And of course, all these years, their point was if you join at this level, like $5, you get these benefits. And if you join at this level, you get these benefits. And it goes on and on and on. Okay? So I'm working it completely different. I don't have levels. You pick the price that you want to donate to support me. And it used to be $1 or any amount you pick. Some people have picked $50. Some people have picked $5. Some people have picked $3. I know Kyle is in there. Kyle, how you doing, Kyle? He's in Oklahoma, another Oklahoma boy. Okay. And he was hiding in the hallway of the house because they had bad tornadoes. How you doing, buddy? I am happy to say hello. Oh, he got a new Nikon Z6 Mark II. Kyle did. So, I lost my train of thought. What was I talking about? Oh, because Randy came with so many cameras, and he had his pets at home. For security's sake, did you guys see the Patreon? Did you see how many cases of cameras Randy came in? So the doorbell rings. I go and answer it, and Randy's standing there with a big smile on his face. I got to call him Mr. Happy Feet because Randy is one of the happiest, most jolliest people. You can't help but smile when you're around him. So he came in. How you doing? We gave each other a big hug. I got some pictures. I'll show you the pictures, okay? And then he started. He says, I got a few things to bring in. So thank God I cleared the kitchen table, and my kitchen table ain't small. So he brought in 2 or 3 camera cases. I said, wow, you brought a couple of camera cases. I'm surprised. He says, oh, no, you just wait, Peter. You just wait. And he brought another 3 or 4. I said, Randy, what are you doing? He says, my trunk is full. I says, well, let me help you. He says, nope, 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 nope. I will bring them in. I have them in order. I have it the way I like. And he kept bringing in more camera cases, more camera cases. There's a video on the Patreon channel that you could go watch. It doesn't cost you nothing. So how do you get to the Patreon channel? I'm glad you asked. It's in the link below. And you can join my Patreon channel for free or your choice at $1 and up. So if you want to do the support the starving artist routine, you can join for $1 a month. And for that, you get all the videos. Okay? The free members get 97% of the videos. There's a few that I have to maintain some private videos for the members because that's Patreon. So they just opened up the ability for me to put up free videos, and I like it. So you could go there and you could watch the free videos. So what are you waiting for? You've got something better to do? Nay, 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 you don't. So Randy filled up my kitchen table. You couldn't see over the top. That's how many camera bags there were. Finally, I asked one of the young men that were here because Randy wouldn't let me help him, and I'm feeling guilty because Randy is carrying all this stuff in, and he's huffing, and he's puffing, and I got a few more in the car. Oh, and I said, go help the man. You, go help the man. And Randy allowed the boy to go help him. And by the time he was finished, there was no room to eat on the kitchen table. I think Randy must have brought 50 cameras with him. I have never seen, even in a camera store, I have never seen Leica, another Leica, Panasonic, Sony, Nikon, Canon, and each one was meticulously placed in its own case with its own lenses. So if this lens went with one camera and this lens went with another camera, each one was neatly purposed in their camera bags. You know, I even made the comment that Sly would have a stroke. She'd have a heart attack if she saw so many camera bags in one place, and some of them were downright purty. So I made a lot of videos. You'll start seeing them go up. We brought a camera bag up here. We started open up the case and see what's inside, and I did video after video after video, and now I got to process them. So, but I was not allowed to say anything until Randy was back in his house. So he left from here and he went to Missouri, and his intentions were to go visit pre-plans that he had made. He made some plans as to what he wanted to do. So he drove straight through from Texas straight to my house. Well, he went to the hotel, and then I don't know why he went to the hotel. Did you go to the hotel first, Randy? Or he came straight to the door here, okay? And then we hung out for a while, and the next day, I got so excited I couldn't go to sleep. I slept till 10 o'clock, and Randy was here at 7:45, rise and shine. So he went to get coffee. He went to the donut shop. He took a tour around the Miami area. And then finally he's rapping on my window, "Hey, lazy bones, wake up." I was so embarrassed because, you know, I wanted to make him French toast. I wanted to make the frappe mocha that Randy loves from McDonald's. I still have frozen coffee ice cubes in my freezer. I have no clue what to do with them. So we were going to play around and do the frappe mocha and see if I could top McDonald's. Can I do better than McDonald's? And Randy was going to be the judge. And he was going to go ding, 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 and the winner is... But we never got around to it. So that was fun. So let's get back to saying hi to everybody here. Sammy says, I'm going to bed early, so I'm just stopping by before I go. He's the oldest 19-year-old I know. And here's the youngest 19-year-old I know. No. Yes. Lewis, Mr. Camera Junkie. There we go. And Randy's saying hi to Lewis. And Sammy's saying hi to Randy. Oh, look at this. Everybody has saying hello. And Mr. Camera Junkie saying hi to Randy and Sammy. And do we have anybody from Canada here? Is there anybody at all from Canada? Good golly, Miss Molly, there must be somebody that's up in Canada. It's such a big, vast land. And there's a man that lives up in Canada. And he has his children over every Friday night, and they do the Seder dinner, I think. And then, after they have their dinner, the chicken was very sad. Actually, they can't find the chicken anymore because it disappeared. It's Norm. Merry Christmas, Peter. Good morning, Greggies around the world. Everyone around the world. We'll get together with the beat or something like that. So Norm is from Canada. So that's why I was teasing so much about Canada. Okay. So how you doing, Norm? Love you, buddy. I hope. So Canon R6 Mark II. Norm, while I was there, I didn't see the Windex bottle. I didn't say anything on purpose because it's sitting over there. I almost went like, what? Hey, when I went like this and went over there, the R6 lost focus on me. Isn't that interesting? Isn't she lovely? Isn't she beautiful? I didn't see the Windex bottle, Randy says, Norm. Oh, so Norm, you sent Randy here to spy. Now I know what's going on. You guys were conspiring against me. So I get it now. I'm going to hide that Windex bottle. Nobody's never going to see it again. So Lewis says, I had an orange cat named Bootsy, also Sammy Superstar. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they're gonna do. And one of these days, these boots, they're gonna walk all over you. Everybody together now. Boom, 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 boom. That is Frankie's daughter that sings that. So Scotty said, is it Nancy Gregg or Peter Sinatra? Peter Sinatra or Nancy Gregg. Da 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 da. Is Nancy still around? I never want to accidentally say somebody is not here when they're alive and good. So does anybody know if Nancy is still up and running? Super cool. Mr. Camera Junkie says Sammy Superstar. And the Daily Man is saying, Randy Brander, you are so awesome. That should be Randy's handle, Mr. Awesome, because that basically covers all of it. The joyfulness, he's a very giving, sweet personality. He tells me to shut up when I talk too much. So Randy and I are close now. When somebody tells me to be quiet, they're close. They're close. They're like a brother. And what's the new one that Randy says to me? There's a new one. He says, Peter, you're micromanaging. You're micromanaging. But Randy, you got to get the toast out of the toaster and get it over the counter. Peter, you're micromanaging. And put butter on the toast so it doesn't get hard. You don't want the toast to get hard. Peter, you're micromanaging. I think I micromanage. What can I tell you? There's a love in my heart. Ba-da-bum. Hey, Filopolo, Sinedopera, Ticarete, Simera. Greetings from Montreal, Canada. Peter Abby Newsom, the Nikon Z6 II. There's a Nikon Z6 III coming out. I'm putting my reservations in for a Nikon Z6 Mark III. You get the message? I'm saying it loud and clear. So good to see you, Philip. Love you, buddy. Thank you for coming in to see me. I appreciate it. Randy's saying hi to Carlos. Hi, Carlos, Daily Man. Yep. That is cool. Scotty says, Evelyn is much more likable than me and she's so much prettier. She's downright beautiful. What happened, Scott? What happened? She's beautiful. I don't know what to say. But Roy says, I'm not here. It's AI vision or version of me. I'll get it right, Roy. Give me a second. It's the AI version. Boy, that AI. I just saw it the other day. What did I see? I was actually very impressed. Oh, they had Frank Sinatra singing a song that he never actually sang. And so the AI did it in his place. And I was flabbergasted. So, Mr. Camera Junkie, tomorrow I'll be live from my sister's wedding. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a good time. Okay, so I'm going to lean back with the S5 Mark II. I just kind of want to see if it loses focus, but it didn't. It seemed to do fine. So, tonight, Jim is at a birthday party for, I forgot how old he said she was, but it's his sister, and she's way up there. And her name is Connie. Let's do a happy birthday song for Connie. I don't think he's listening. They're at a restaurant and having a dinner, but just in case he wants to play it back. Happy birthday to Connie. Happy birthday, dear Connie. Happy birthday, beautiful, beautiful Connie. Happy birthday to you. Hey, Connie, how old are you now? How old are you now? How old are you, beautiful Connie? How old are you now? So Connie is the birthday girl. The birthday party is tonight. Oh, it is a surprise party. She doesn't know nothing, honey. They're just going to go out for a casual dinner. And when she walks in, nothing like taking a 93-year-old person and having 100 people shout surprise in your ears and go like, I wonder if she's going to live to 94. Poor Connie. I feel your pain, Connie. So Louis will be broadcasting live from his sister's wedding. And Louis has a new FX30. I wonder if that will be in the loop, in the wedding loop. So Philip is saying, the fox is on a roll. God bless you, fox. Oh, you know, Sly is the sly fox. So when you said the fox is on a roll, I automatically thought you were talking about Sly. And maybe you are talking about Sly. And yes, she is on a roll. Okay. So, but I think I'm going to get a little self-centered here and raise my ego. And I'm going to think that Philopoulos Milaya Pumena. That means that Philip is talking about me. Okay? That's what I think. And he say I'm on a roll. Ooh, I'm hungry. I'm going to eat the roll. So Phil is joining in. So Mr. Camera Junkie is clapping his hands. Clap your hands. Oh, look who's here. Oh, my goodness. Who used to do that? Oh, my goodness. Do you know who did that? All right. Evelyn is here. Scott, that could never be true. You are truly very nice. This mom depends on you, and when I do, you are right there. Only a mom can love a face like that. Only a mom could say the sweetest things in the world about her beautiful, 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 beautiful son. Evelyn is Scotty's mother, and that's why I pay special attention to her. How do I pay special attention to her? I'm glad you asked. Hi there, dear Evelyn. You're looking real pretty, pretty, pretty. Hi there, dear Evelyn. You are such an awesome mom. Evelyn, everybody here, we appreciate you, dear. Oh, Evelyn, Evelyn, Evelyn. You bring a smile to Scotty's face. You bring a big, big smile to my face, too. And when they know you're 192, they go, my dear Evelyn, there's no way you're 192. She's right, she's not 192. But there ain't nothing like telling a woman she's 192 to get her attention. Evelyn, I wanted to bring you a little bit of joy today. Pretty lady, there's a song written about you. Pretty woman, da-da-da-da, walking down the street, pretty woman, the kind you like to meet. Da-la-da, la-la-da-da, la-la-da, la-la-da-da. Grrr. Sexy. Evelyn, are you sexy at 92? Okay, so Evelyn, I know you've been here a while. I do break out into song. Friday night is everybody has a good time, but I want to have a good time too. And I do that for the Patreon channel too, which is now mostly free. So I can say, get your butts over there. What are you people waiting for? Where is the link, Sammy? Are you a moderator? Put the link up, baby. And let people go. And basically what I do there is I grab a camera. Many times it's Eleanor. Many times this is the ZV-1. Now I also have Sammy. I also have Randy's ZV-1 Mark II. It's also here. And he said that I could use it when I'm done with it to ship it back to him. Because that camera is quite the little camera. It's got a 1-inch sensor in it now. It's got a lot of the features that are in the Eleanor that you're watching right now. It does not have dynamic active image stabilization. Big mistake on Sony's part. It should, without question, have dynamic active image stabilization, because that there is magical. It's like a gimbal killer. It's one of the reasons that I absolutely love this guy. I love this camera. Is it because it's pretty? It's all right. Okay. One of the features is it's got something called dynamic active image stabilization. No other camera has that. Well, that's not true. The new A9 Mark III has it also, but it's $6,000 for that one. This one is $1,899. This one's $1,900. Okay. So dynamic active image stabilization, I go like this. I walk around the yard. I walk around the front. I walk on the street. I walk and keep a beat. And, you know, when they show you the car and they're walking around to show you the car and it looks like the camera's going like that as they're walking. I mean, these people don't even know how to walk smooth. I don't get it. They have a YouTube channel and they're walking around the camera and it's going like that, okay? So my guess is when you see that, they speeded up the motion because it's absurd. But you know what? I'm going to do a walk around my car with Eleanor, okay? Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. I'll put that up on the Patreon channel because now I'm curious. I'm curious if I walk around my car, if it'll have that up and down step motion. Because what you do is when you're walking around the car, you're walking forward, but the camera is over here. So as you're walking, the camera is doing this. And it looks like the camera's walking. These boots are made for walking. And that's just what they're gonna do. One of these days, these boots, they're gonna walk all over you. So I just sang to Evelyn, a sweet, sweet lady. Roy says, what sort of spaghetti? I'm hungry now. Oh, you can't say spaghetti because, you know, Roy's going to get hungry. Rayo's spaghetti sauce with meatball. Hey, I use that same one. I use Rayo's because it's very, very low. Where am I? It's very, very low on carbohydrates. Remember, I try to stick to 20 carbs a day or less. That is started off for my health, but it helps on the weight. I've lost 65 pounds, and I'm fluttering around there because I've loosened up a little bit. Okay? When we went out with Randy, we went to the Hard Rock Cafe, and I had a full turkey dinner. I love turkey when it's done right. And when you go to like one of these uppity places, it's like going on a cruise ship. They've got world-class chefs. How was your food, Randy, when you went there? I forgot. Oh, I think he got a sandwich. And I gave him some of my French fries, and Randy had a salad. And my French fries, it's one of those where it tasted like it just came out of the McDonald's fryer. Even better. Even better, honest to God. And yes, my meal did come with mashed potatoes. Yes, I ate my mashed potatoes. No, I wasn't supposed to, but I was out with Randy. Randy declared a food holiday. Randy said, Peter? I said, what is it, Randy? What do you want? Are you going to yell at me again because I'm micromanaging? Randy, are you going to yell at me again because I'm talking too much? No, Peter. He said nothing like that. He said, I am declaring a holiday and you can eat anything you want. I said, really? The great and mighty Oz, Randy of Oz, is actually going to declare a food holiday? And he did. And I ate my mashed potatoes. I certainly did. And I had some of the French fries. And I shared them. I gave some to Randy because I would have eaten the whole thing. And there we go. My brother took us there, and he treated all of us. He treated me, he treated Randy, and he treated himself. So that was so sweet of my brother. My brother's name is George, like as in King George. Okay. So Randy says, now for my second helping. When are you coming back, Randy? I need another food holiday. Come on, Randy. Okay, everybody, clap your hands and wish Randy to come back. Clap your hands and wish Randy to come back. I want Randy back. He's you never have a dull moment. Second helping of what? What are you having? Oh, don't tell me pralines and cream. Philopoulos said, Peter, the guru of cameras, if you had a hammer, would you hammer in the morning? If you had a choice, which camera would you choose? The Nikon Z8 or the Sony A7R5 as a hybrid camera? Your knowledge and opinion is Betty Blue Betty appreciated. All right, you want an honest answer? I would easily take the Nikon Z8 without question. Okay, that camera, I had it in my hands. I held Randy's Nikon Z8 here. I was drooling for it. I was hoping Randy was going to forget that camera. I even put my hands around him and said, oh, my buddy, my pal, Randy. And he started laughing. And I would pick the Z8. The Z8, in my opinion, is a superior camera. The Sonys are made more for the masses. The Nikon is, I don't want to say handmade, but it feels like it's a handmade camera. And that camera is amazing. And I did take the camera, and I did walk around with it. How are all the 85s doing in here tonight, Randy? They're all 85s in here because of you, buddy. If it wasn't for you, the E10 would still be up in that corner. So I took the E10 and I put the R6 Mark II. I was going to say R6 Mark III. From my mouth to God's ears. Okay. So I took, as big as it is, I took the Z8. I walked around with it. I was vlogging with it. I actually did where I lit the candle. So I do one of these, okay? I take a candle, and I do know how to light a lighter, okay? Give me a break. Just because I look stupid doesn't mean I am stupid. Praise the Lord, we're singing with a candle. I have lit my candle. I say a prayer for you. With the light of God shining here, what more can I do? So I did a video of lighting the candle. I did a video with the Z8 lighting the candle. And it came out good. Maybe I'll put it up. Should I put it up here or should I put it up on the Patreon? Let's stay with the Patreon channel. Because the Patreon channel is where I do anything I darn well please. It's like there's no rules. If I'm not even dressed well, if my hair looks funky, if I have bedhead, if I have dirty underwear on, I just turn on the camera and I start talking. I was talking to Jim Monday today, And he says, Peter, it looks like you're having a good time when you do your Patreon videos. He says, doesn't look like you're scripting them. I said, I'm not. I go in the kitchen. I get out of my bed. Hey, what you guys doing? This is what I'm doing today. So I was fixing the doorbell the other day. And did I put that video up? And I just put a video up of me fixing the doorbell. So the Z8 Philopoulos na supo etsi na Alicia. Now, the other choice was the A7 from Sony, the R5. So Canon has an R5. Sony has an R5. They're both good, great cameras. And then the Z8, they're all on a similar plane and level. Okay? But I go with the Nikon craftsmanship. You'll buy that camera, Phil, and you will have it for a long, long time. Okay? Okay, so let's see. Phil says, the true north, strong and free, Canada. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. I don't know the rest of it, so why did you start it, Peter? I don't know. Just 'cause I look like a dummy. Because I sound like a dummy don't mean I am a dumb. Dum, 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 dum. You had a good wife and you left. You're right. Nancy is 80. Oh my God, it makes me feel so old. She was Frank's little daughter and came out and made a song. How can she be 83 years old? There is no one in here that's 83 years old. I don't know anybody in here that is that old. Oh, hi, Woody. How you doing, buddy? How are things going over there in your part of Virginia? Oh, I forgot the song. Ba-da-bum. The John Denver song. Almost Heaven. I couldn't remember it. Oh, dear Lord Jesus, please save my memory, Lord. I pray, save my memory, Lord. Save my memory, Lord. Make me remember the things I should remember. And make me forget the things that need to go by. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye. Bye, bye. Ba 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 ba. Philo mule Panayoti prepping artist in Montreal que na Paris ligaki smoke meat sandwich. When you don't know how to interpret it, you just put a lot of accent there, and it sounds like you're talking. Okay, so I didn't know how to say smoked meat sandwich in Greek. Don't write it down. I cannot read Greek. Can't read anything in Greek. So, Evelyn is here. I think Scott is a very handsome man. Oh, duh. I think I did great work. Okay, I'll give you the credit on that one, Evelyn. I'm not going to take credit where credit is due. Proud of him, of all of his talents. So you thought I was going to say a joke, didn't you? But do you know that on Sundays, Scotty's in church playing the piano for the soloists, playing the piano for the choir, playing the piano just as the musical piece of the day? That's how good he is on the piano. When Scotty walks up to the piano bows. It bows. So the man is talented. I mean, I make fun of him, I tease him, but these fingers do the walking and they make great sounds every day just for you. So, and that's not the only talent. Scotty is a professional photographer. He takes pictures of leagues and churches and the members of the church for the directories, completely independent of his talent for the piano. So we've got a lot of talented people in this room. I have to remember where I am. I kind of like the way these cameras are set up. What do you guys think? I've been tuning them and positioning them. You guys like the way the cameras are set up right now? I think I might keep it like this. I might move the one that's coming up, this one. I might move that one a little bit more so that it's like dead on. But if I just swivel the chair, I can make any of them dead on. So I think I need the S5 Mark II to move over maybe 6 inches to the one side. Okay? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. So Evelyn says, bop, 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 bop. Where is she? There she is. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Peter. Oh, thank you, Peter. I am old, but here for this day. I am old, but here for this day. If that's not a song, it should be. If it's not a song, it should be. I am old, but here for this day. I am old, but here for this day. Everybody, I am old, but here for this day. I am old, but here for this day. Oh, I am sad, but here for this day. I am sad, but glad for this day. I am sad, but glad for this day. Thank you, Lord, you just make all my days. Amen. That's a promptu song right out of the brain. It might be an existing song, and it might have influenced me subconsciously, but I'm thinking I just made it up, okay? And who was it inspired by? Evelyn. She's an inspiration. Charles is here. This is a new song. Hello to Peter and friends. Hello to Charles. He's out on the beach drinking his drink again. How you doing, old man? You're not so young, so don't pretend you are. How you doing, Charles? How you doing, Charles? How you doing, Charles? Richard. I was trying to rhyme, but it didn't come. So Woody says, question, question, question. Oh, no, he's talking about the NASDAQ. You know what the symbol is for the NASDAQ? I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count. It's Q, Q, Q. And you thought it was question, question, question. Is the Z6 out of your camera rotation now? Yep, for the moment. Because what's on the rotation for tonight? All right, so for tonight, we have Popeye's chicken sandwich. Oh, no, that's dinner. Okay, we have on the one side, starting from there to there, we have the Canon R6 Mark II. So the Canon R6 Mark II has taken the place of the Z6. It doesn't have a mark after it, okay? Because the ZF, I put it there in place of the Z6 because they were both Nikon. Now, when Randy took the ZF and packed it away, and I was crying and sobbing, oh, the ZF is leaving me. I'll never, ever be the same again. The ZF is going away. And Randy said, Peter, you're going to have to grow up one day. The ZF is going back to Texas. And I said, oh, Randy, say it ain't so. There was a hole. So the Z6 was supposed to go there. Woody, Woody, Woody. Remember, I'm talking to you, Woody. Okay. And I was about to put it there, but then we got a replacement. Randy said, I'm going to take my R6 Mark II out of the bag, and I'm going to put it up there. So you need to have representation from Canon. I said, but why? He said, because it's the #1 selling camera. You have no representation, that's an English word, from Canon. I said, but if I don't put a Nikon up there, I'll have no representation from Nikon. You got to be drinking, man, to say representation, okay? So anyway, the Canon is there, and boy, she is doing a mighty... Actually, all the cameras that are up there right now, I'm very proud of the pictures that they are presenting, honestly. Okay, so the answer to that, Woody, the one single short version answer is yes. So Randy says, Woody, I believe he has the Z6 with the Viltrox 85, and it's not in the rotation. It could be, okay, but the fourth camera now is sitting on my desk, and it's right here. I can almost reach it, and it's almost up near the ceiling, not quite. I need to get a little taller tripod or whatever it is that it's standing on. And it's my overhead camera, so I have a choice. Do I want the Canon Z6 in the rotation, the quotation, or do I want the camera up there? Now, I could put the Z6 up there, okay, and that would add a Nikon, because I already have a Sony, so that might not be a bad idea, Woody. I'm going to give it some thought, but I'm not going to make a commitment. Vote for me for president. I commit to nothing, but I will do an awful lot of talking. Vote for me, Peter Gregg, for president. If elected, I promise, you will be happy with my promises. So I will think about it. I might put the Z6 up there, because I have no reason to look at the camera. I would just turn it on. And hands, wash your hands, reaching out. Don't touch me, and I won't touch you, sweet. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so moving on. Evelyn says 83 is young for me. 83 is young for me. It's Evelyn's song. 83, oh 83 is pretty young for me. I feel great. What do you eat, my little 83-year-old? What do you eat? Don't say everything, that's what May said. I eat everything. And then she went on to say what she couldn't eat. Okay. So Randy is doing a thumbs up, thumbs up. So Randy says Nikon Z6 with the Viltrop 35. See, great minds think alike, but I don't think so. I think with the 85. Because I want, if I show you my hands or my cup of tea and I go over to the overhead camera, I don't want a wide shot. I don't want a wide shot. I don't want a wide shot. But you know what? Digital is free, so I could test. Okay? Ray is here. I love you, Ray. I love you, Ray. I love you, Ray. Mr. Handsome is Ray. He's a good-looking ray of sunshine. He's a good-looking ray of sunshine and a happy, happy boy. You're too young to be a U.S. president these days, Peter. Yeah, it's getting to seem like that, don't it? Don't it? Don't it? I would not make a good president because I do too much empathy. And if you're going to go to war, I don't want my boys getting killed, so you're going to be a parking lot. So you're better off not going to war with me, okay? And I would close up that border. I don't leave the back door of my house open, and I don't leave the back of my pants down, and I'm not going to leave the southern border open. It's showing our ass, and it's showing. Now, we do have a cute butt. I got to say, the U.S. has a cute butt, okay? But no. Those people... You got me going, Ray. What did you do to me, buddy? Those people are suffering. They better off staying where they were. And if we needed to help them over there. I think I'll write a song. Over there, Ba-dum-bum, over there. 'Cause the Yanks are coming, the Yanks are coming. So go look at me on my Patreon channel. I'm going to start running for president over there. No, I'm not. I'm just going to grab the president. You know what I do over there that's different than here? I talk to people directly. Hey, it's morning. I'm going to make my smoothie. Carlos, I think I'm going to play with the candles and see if I can make a campfire for you. I'm going to go out and get the mail. I take the camera and I go out and get the mail. Okay? So it is very much a what Peter is doing right now channel. If that interests you, then take your little booty, your little bottom, and go there, and you could watch. And now you don't have to pay the $1. You could go there for free for most of the videos. Wow! What a country! Ray says, I appreciate the song. Ray, you're an awesome guy. I'd sing for you anytime you want, buddy. I enjoy doing the singing, and I sing to the people that I love the most, okay? So I break out in song. So we have hit the 11 o'clock. I think it's a little bit after. Where's my phone? I can't read. I have to go to the optometrist. 11:13. Good number. 11:13. Is that the date? No, we're not in November. So that's got to be the time. So I guess I might just do a special show and put it up on the Patreon channel. And maybe I'll put it up here too and show the pictures of Randy. We went here. We came to the Christmas room. We went in the backyard. We went to the Hard Rock Cafe. Hard Water Taffy. All right, so thank you for being here. Tomorrow night, we're going to a wedding. Tonight, we might actually get video of a birthday party if Jim puts it up. But I did sing happy birthday to Connie, which is his sister, who's getting old. That should get a little spark out of her. But we're all getting old, so I'm not picking on anybody. You notice Sammy is gone. That means our 19-year-old beautiful boy is out like a light. All the older ones are in here, and our 19-year-olds are hitting the hay and going to bed. Okay? So thank you guys for being here. We're going to leave on my favorite camera because it's my favorite camera. It just delivers the goods. That's what I like about it. So I'm saying that because I don't want to mistaken you into thinking Peter's saying it's the best camera. I'm not saying it's the best camera. It brings me the best videos and the best pictures and the best stabilization and the best low light and the best... God, I thought somebody walked in the room. Scared me. You guys know my address if I need you to call the police? Okay. Something went tap, tap over there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was God saying, Peter, finish the show. You're rambling. Yes, Lord. I'm going to say goodbye, Lord. Goodbye, everybody.